Hey, Tackle Warehouse fans. In this week's episode of What's New at TW, we got the Kayak special. So if you didn't know, we have now jumped into kayak fishing. So over on the left side of the website, down below sunglasses, there's an entire section of the website fully dedicated to kayak fishing. Over the last few months, we've brought in a few hundred products to kind of hopefully help out a lot of the kayak anglers out there. So we're looking to expand into that and get more and more stuff on the website specifically for kayak fishing, something that I enjoy myself and something that we're super excited to finally kind of jump into for Tackle Warehouse as a whole. So we're gonna start off with some stuff. We're just gonna highlight a few things. Like I said, we brought in a few hundred kayaking specific products, and we're just gonna highlight a few that are kind of the different categories of stuff that we brought in. There's be absolutely no way we could talk about everything that we've gotten over the last few months. We'd be here for a few hours. So let's jump into some safety stuff. I mean, safety is paramount when you're out there kayak fishing. So we've got all kinds of stuff to help you stay safe out there on the water, like these flags that we got from YakAttack. So there's standard flags like this, and then they have their Visi flag that's actually got a light mounted to the top of it, like a nav light. Really cool product, just help you be seen by other boaters out of there. Let me get that thing off the table. And then life jackets, which I'm pretty pumped about myself. So we got options from NRS, and then we got these ones from Bluestorm. We've actually got one from Onyx, and I think we have Mustang as well, but some kayak-specific life jackets. So they're a little bit different cut than your regular life jacket, just a little bit more comfortable to wear when you're in those kayaking seats, and they're just not as big and bulky, and you need to be wearing these when you're out on the kayak. When I was younger, I mean, I am fully guilty of this myself. When I only had a regular life jacket, I didn't like wearing it on my kayak. It was big and bulky and uncomfortable to paddle in. And these just, once I got something that was like this, it makes it so much more comfortable and more efficient. And it's really dumb to be out there on a kayak without some kind of PFD on. So make sure you grab one of those if you're out there kayak fishing. These NRS boundary boots, these are really cool. They have this boot and they have a small booty as well. The small one's probably gonna be better for freshwater. This one is probably a little bit more geared towards saltwater angling. I'm pretty excited to actually buy a pair of these. So we did an event where we kind of went down to the launch of a Heroes on the Water event down here in Avila Beach. And every single one of the guides that was helping out with that event was wearing a pair of these boots. So they look really cool, just help keep from getting sand and debris and stuff like that, you know, on your feet. And if you have to haul your kayak through less than ideal conditions, these are gonna be really cool if you gotta haul it down a beach quite a ways or dirt roads or anything like that. Really cool product. So a few new options for kind of kayak specific fishing apparel. Now let's talk about storage. Oh man, we've got a ton of storage options. So first one, like, you know, some small stuff like this from Evolution, these little kayak binders, you know, similar to other binders on the market. Open these up, you can kind of keep your stuff stored in there. They're just the profile of them and the way they're designed, everything's waterproof and doesn't have any stuff that's gonna corrode on there. Be great for kayak fishing. And then we've got so much stuff from YakAttack. So we got these like track pack boxes, and these come in a ton of different configurations. So they've got boxes like this. They have a fully loaded combo model. They got one that opens on the side, opens on the top to kind of keep all your stuff stored in them. And then, you know, I didn't want to take it out and fully assemble this, but we got the different, the crates. So the Black Pack Pro fishing crate, they've got these in multiple different sizes to kind of fit in the size kayak that you got. So that little storage area that you got behind your seat, you know, you measure that and see what size crate you want. These are just way more effective than old school, like my kayak, is there's a milk crate in the back and a 5-gallon bucket. These are way cooler. They're kind of modular systems, so you can mount all kinds of stuff to them. I believe you can mount like these gridlock systems to them, and you can mount rod holders to them. They sell all kinds of different accessories that you can actually mount to these crates and to keep all your stuff organized and just more efficient out there on the water with these crate systems. And you know, stuff like measuring boards. So if you're doing kayak tournament angling, you have to have a measuring board. So we've got a bunch of different options. This aluminum one is really nice. This one is from Ketch. They've also got a plastic model. And then we've got measuring boards from YakAttack as well. And with both of those, we have the mounts to attach to your kayak that actually holds these measuring boards in place. So you have a nice mount to keep it ready to go at all times. And we have all the tournament ID holders, all that stuff that you need if you're doing tournament kayak fishing, which those are all done by usually photo by length. They're not, standard 5-fish weigh-ins like a traditional, boat bass tournaments. So you got to have one of these boards if you're interested in competing in any kayak tournaments. And there's only certain ones in some tournament circuits, they only approve certain measuring boards, so make sure you check into that. And mounts, let's just talk about mounts in general. Man, we have got so many different mount options. I don't know how many different hundreds mounts that we've got from YakAttack, RAILBLAZA, other companies, just to mount just about anything that you want. So there's different sizes of, these different track systems that you can install these. So we sell different sizes all the way down to like 4-inch, I believe up to 12, 16, or 18-inch. You can mount on your kayak, and then you can mount accessories to those. And then, different fish finder mounts with different port systems on it, like hundreds and hundreds of mounts. So if you're looking for stuff, if you're trying to accessorize your kayak with rod holders, fish finders, different kind of mounts to hold different pieces of equipment, cameras, whatever you want, there's a bunch of different mount systems available right now on the website that you can check out. And then some kayak parts, from a company like this, from Boondocks, they make these metal rudders. And after seeing these and seeing them in action on some of the kayaks, it makes me want to upgrade my kayak as well. So if you have a pedal-driven kayak with a rudder system on the back, they've actually got these upgraded aluminum rudders. And what these do, these help your kayak turn way quicker and way sharper than those plastic rudders that come stock on the kayaks. So if you have a plastic rudder and you're just looking for a little bit more performance, you can get yourself an aluminum rudder system. Last up, tons of carts. So this one's from RAILBLAZA as well. We have a few different cart systems. So we have these ones from RAILBLAZA. We have YakAttack carts. We also have the landing gear systems from Boondocks. So those are just wheels that kind of attach and then they go up and down on your kayak, which I think is super slick. Don't worry, yours is not gonna look dirty like this one. This is one of our buyers bought one of these immediately when these came into stock because he wanted one for his kayak setup. And he's obviously already been using it, and I didn't want to take one out of the box and try to assemble this thing myself when he already had one. So we got all these different cart systems just making transport way, way easier. This one's got the sand wheels on it, so if you're doing any inshore fishing, going across beaches, these wheels will help you get across that type of terrain. A couple honorable mentions that we want to talk about, just because some of this stuff is so big we can't fit it on the table, but we have the Newport motors. So we have 2 different electric motors that you can mount on the back of a kayak, and I believe these guys are getting up 6-7 miles an hour on these things. So electric motors for the kayaks. We've also got a bunch of kayak-specific lithium batteries. So I see the kayaks out there now. People are running, 1 or 2 graphs on there, forward-facing sonar, and you got to power all that stuff. So there's now some lithium batteries specifically outfitted or set up to outfit kayaks. So if you're looking to put all those electronics on there and you need a lithium battery, we've got you covered on those as well. So that is a pile of kayak stuff. Like I said, we just wanted to give the viewers kind of an overview of kind of some of the stuff that we brought in, but definitely head on over to the website, down over to the kayaking tab, and you can check out all the products that we brought in specifically for kayak fishing, just to make, outfit your rigs, make life a little bit easier, and get those things dialed in for the spring season. It's here. You need to be out on the water right now. So head on over to tacklewarehouse.com. Let us know in the comments, if you're a hardcore kayak angler and there's something that you wish we had, let us know. We'll look into getting it up on the website for you. And as always, enjoy your time on the water. Stay safe on the kayaks. Thanks for watching. Head on over to tw.com.